Welcome you all for direct taxation class. We will discuss few more perquisites today. Valuation of movable assets, or it is also said perquisite in respect of use of movable assets. Right. So, normally the employer will be providing the computer as well as laptop for the employees. Right. So, in that situation nothing is chargeable in the hands of employee, right. One thing, this you need to remember, any other movable assets, if it is provided, that will be the perquisite which is chargeable to tax, right. So, this is with respect to perquisite of use of movable assets, where computer and laptop, if it is provided from the employer to the employee, nothing is chargeable to tax, he need not pay any tax. Apart from these two, laptop as well as computer, any other assets if it is provided, it will be chargeable to tax. Clear? So, how it will be chargeable to tax, or it is also said perquisite, taxable value of perquisite, where either the owner, in the sense employer will be owning the asset, or he will be taking it on a hire base, right. So, at that point of time, in case if it is owned by the employer, means if the movable asset is owned by the employer, means how you will be calculating the taxable value of perquisite, means first thing is you need to find out the cost for the employer, means 10% of the actual cost per annum need to be calculated. Afterwards, in case if there is any amount that is recovered by the employee, that you need to deduct. Remaining amount, balance amount, if it is positive value, then you need to that take into consideration as taxable value of perquisite. This is one thing. In case if it is taken on hire, means if the employer is hiring it, so at that point of time the cost to employer will be amount of hire charges. Amount of hire charges paid or payable you need to consider. Afterwards, any amount recovered by the employee, that need to be deducted. Balance amount, whatever it comes, if it is positive, then it will be taxable. It is said as taxable value of perquisite. With respect to what? With respect to use of movable asset. Understanding? Okay. So, to understand this in a more broader way, we will go with a problem. Mr. Kirti is given a laptop by the employer company for using it for office and private purpose. Ownership is not transferred. Cost of the laptop to the employer is rupees 96,000. Find out the taxable value of the perquisite for the assessment year 2020-21, right. So, in this case, that is with respect to Kirti's case, laptop has been given by the employer company. It is being used for official as well as private purpose, but they also say ownership is not transferred. Cost for the company with respect to laptop is 96,000. What they have asked us to find out? Taxable value of perquisite for the assessment year 2020-21. So, in this case, as the laptop is being provided by the company itself, nothing is chargeable to tax, means there is no value with respect to taxable aspect, right. So, we say that Mr. Kirti is given a laptop by the employer company for the official and private purpose. So, in this case, nothing is taxable, or perquisite is not chargeable to tax. Right? Hope you are clear. This is a rule again. computer or laptop, if it is provided by the employer, nothing is chargeable to tax. Clear? That you need to keep in mind. Okay. Next we will go with one more problem, right? On October 15, 2019, the company gives its music system to Mr. Sagar for domestic use. Ownership is not transferred. Cost of music system in 2002 to the employer is rupees 15,000. Find out the taxable value of the perquisite for the assessment year 2020-21. So here this is a other asset, right? Because only laptop and computer are not taxable. Remaining other assets are taxable. How it is taxable? You need to find out the cost for the employer. If anything is recovered by the employee, that value need to be deducted, right? Afterwards, remaining amount, if it is positive, then it will be chargeable to tax. Clear? So here, in this case, you should be cautious. Owner is employer of the employer. He is the owner of this music system. When he has given it on October 15, 2019, right? So this is Mr. Sagar. He has provided with a music system. From his employer. When they had provided him in October 15th, 2019 they have provided, right? So we need to calculate here. So it is clearly understood that the cost of music system is what? 15,000. Cost of music system is 15,000. This is the information available for us. Based on this, we need to calculate the taxable value of perquisite, right? So what is the thing you need to calculate here is now 10% per annum of actual cost. That will be the value of perquisite. Clear? In this case, actual cost is 15,000, right, into 10%. One more thing you need to remember here, it is provided from October. From here to 31st March 2020, you need to calculate how many days, right? It will be 168 days. 168 days divided by 365 days. This is how you need to calculate. So if you calculate, you will be getting rupees 690. Right? Hope you are clear. So now what is the taxable value? This amount is taxable value. Clear? This is with respect to perquisite provided from the employer with respect to use of movable assets. Again I repeat, computer and laptop, if it is provided, nothing is chargeable to tax. In case if any other movable assets, it is chargeable to tax. Means perquisite is chargeable to tax. That you need to remember. Clear? So we will move on to one more perquisite, right? So this is with respect to valuation of perquisite in respect of sale of movable asset. Now we discussed about use of movable asset. Now we are moving on to sale of movable asset. Means in case if it is sold to the employee by the employer. So valuation of perquisite in respect of sale of movable asset by an employer to his employee. So how it will be evaluated, right? So here it will be based on the actual cost as well as normal wear and tear for completed year, that you need to remember. Also amount recovered by the employee, remaining amount will be said as taxable value of the perquisite. So here which are those saleable or sale of movable assets? Means electronic items as well as computer, right? Electronic items as well as computer, that is one category where they say that actual cost, right, of this item minus 50% of depreciation on reducing installment method, that you need to remember. Afterwards, in case sale consideration is made, because this is based on sale of movable asset, so you need to deduct sale consideration that is received by the employee. Balance amount will be taxable value of perquisite. This is one thing. You need to remember here, electronic gadgets means data storage or handling devices like computer, digital diaries and printers, right? And also you need to remember, they do not include any household appliances. Household appliances in the sense white goods like washing machines, micro ovens, mixers, hot plates, ovens, etc. Such kind of household appliances will not be considered as electronic gadgets, right? So that you need to remember, right? Next thing is motor car or car. Again here actual cost to the employer minus 20% of written down, 20% of depreciation, or which is also said as normal wear and tear, right, based on reducing installment method as well as sale consideration, that you need to deduct. Balance amount is said as taxable value of perquisite. Clear? One more thing, any other assets apart from these two, any other assets if it is sold by the employer to the employee. So at that point of time, again actual cost to the employer, 10% of normal wear and tear need to be considered, that is on actual cost method, which is also said as straight line method. Clear? As well as sale consideration that is paid by the employee need to be deducted. Remaining amount will be the taxable value of perquisite, right? Hope you are clear with this. These are the rules that you need to remember with respect to each and every perquisite. There are rules stipulated by the Income Tax Authority or Income Tax Act, right? So you need to know the theoretical part, then only you can solve the problems. So to make you understand in a broader sense, we will go with a problem with respect to sale of movable assets, right? So I will just read out the problem. The employer company sells the following asset to the employees on Jan 1, 2020, right? Name of the asset sold, car they have sold, computer they have sold, fridge they have sold. Cost of the employer, cost of the asset to the employer with respect to car is 6,96,000, computer 1,17,000, fridge 40,000. Date of purchase put to use on the same day, this you need to remember, May 15, 2017 with respect to all the three. Car, computer, fridge, all the three were put to use on the same day, that is May 15, 2017. Next one is sale price, which is also said as sale consideration. That is, car was sold for 2,10,000, computer was sold for 24,270, fridge was sold for 1,000. Before sale on January 1, 2020, these assets were used for purpose with respect to business by the employer. Means assets were used for business purpose by the employer. Right? Out of this, you need to find out the taxable value of the perquisite for the assessment year 2020-21. Right? So we will go with a calculation so that we will understand the aspect or the perquisite with respect to sale of movable assets. So there are three assets, one is car, another one is computer, another one is fridge. Car, computer and fridge. So which are those? One is Z, another one is A, another one is B. Right? So also I will tell the percentages here. Right? With respect to this 20%, that is normal wear and tear. With respect to this 50%, with respect to this 10%. 20%, 50%, 10%. This is the normal wear and tear that will be applicable. Right? So, first thing, when was the asset put to use? Right? So, asset was put to use on May 15, 2017. So, at that point of time, what was the cost that we need to take first? Cost of the asset when it is on May 15, 2017. How much it was? It was 6,96,000 with respect to this. This was 1,17,000. This was 40,000. Right. Next is deduct normal wear and tear. Right. Normal wear and tear for the first year. For the first year. So, first year means from when? May 14, 2018, right, till here to here. So, it is completed year of normal wear and tear need to be considered, that you should be cautious. Now, what we need to do here is, based on this 20%, based on this 50%, based on this 10% we need to calculate, right. So, if you calculate 20% on this, it is 1,39,200. This if you calculate it is 58,500. This if you calculate it is 4,000. I'll just write it here for your understanding. 6,96,000 into 20%. Another one is 1,17,000 into 50%. Another one is 40,000 into 10%. This is what we have got it here, right? So normally remember, whenever you are giving the normal wear and tear, right, it should be completed year, right? So from 2017 till 2018 is a complete year, right? So now remaining amount, balance as on May 15th 2018. So remaining amount you need to calculate here. So remaining amount with respect to this is 5,56,800. With respect to computer it is 58,500. With respect to fridge it is 36,000. Clear? Next, while giving the depreciation, how it will be given? Remember this, with respect to car, it is return down value method, or it is also said reducing method, reducing installment method. Again with respect to computer, reducing installment method. For this, actual cost method, that is straight line method, right? So based on that you need to calculate. So again, minus normal wear and tear for the second year, normal wear and tear for the second year up to May 14, 2019. Clear? So same way on this you need to calculate 20%, on this you need to calculate 50%, but in this case it is same amount. On actual cost you need to calculate. Clear? So for your understanding I will write it here. 56,800 into 20%. Again 58,500 into 50%, 40,000 into 10%. This you remember. Clear? So if you calculate, you will be getting 1,11,360 for this. For this it is 50%, that is 29,250. For this it is same 4,000. Clear? Afterwards you deduct the value. 4,45,440. 4,45,440. So with respect to this 29,250. With respect to this 32,000. Clear? This is said as balance again. Balance as on May 15, 2019. Clear? Next, again here normal wear and tear, but here it is not completed because till January it is holded, afterwards it has been sold. In January it has been sold. Clear? So it is not completed, the year is not completed, so this value will be taken as nil, because it was only up to from May 15th 2019 to Jan 1 2020. So it is not completed, so it is nil. So same value will be taken, 4,45,440, 29,250 and 32,000. Right? Afterwards, now the major thing is, so this is in respect to taxable value of perquisite in respect to sale of movable asset. So sale consideration has been given, means the employer has sold the movable asset to employee, so where he has received a sale consideration, that need to be deducted here. So this I will write it as balance as on when it was sold, January. So Jan 1 2020, this was the value. So you need to deduct sale consideration. So in the problem they have said sale price, right? This was sold for 2,10,000. This was sold for 24,270. 24,270 this was sold. This was sold for, means consideration that has been received, 1,000. Clear? Remaining amount will be the taxable value of perquisite. Taxable value of perquisite. So what is the remaining value here? If you deduct this, it is 2,35,440. 2,35,440. So with respect to this, 4,980. With respect to this, 31,000. Clear? So this is how you will be calculating. So normally